You like that? The Rolls-Royce knee with about 5,200.
Ali Johnson, one of his very first projects as a 27-year-old. The P-51 Lightning 1.7. On the takeoff roll, the Curtis November 20th. horsepower, the Bearcat was 20% lighter. That landing gear is very long. You account for that 12 diameter propeller. F-18 Hornet. Three rules for flying the aircraft. Don't turn with the Japanese fighter. You head on past them and attack the Japanese.
Now the aircraft flying overhead right.
Went into service in May of 1944. This aircraft flew in Santa Maria, California, and after the war became a Redwoods trailer.
Notice the very quiet engines due to the GE turbo supercharger. The Lightning was also the first airplane.
In 1943, a P-38 got lost and landed on Italy's Sardinia, the island out there. Remember, Italy was our enemy at that time. Italy's Admiral Yamamoto of Japan, the architect of the attack on Pearl Harbor, was flying the Bougainville. 16 P-38s were sent from Guadalcanal to get him, 440 miles away.
To avoid detection, they flew less than 50 feet above the water.
From the lost coast.
Oh yeah, that sound.
Take a look and a listen.
How about a big run of
attacking mainland Japan? If you recall, in the right seat. The tail art and the nose art painted by a couple of the Gonzalez brothers.
Cruise speed of 230 miles.
This was the ultimate version of the Mustang. As I said, the last one built, the last model type built. Take a look at it. Taller tail.
July of 43, North American Aviation.
Like the British did, honestly. Produce over 2,000 horsepower for brief periods of time. It was the
Only 555 of these were produced.
That's the Ferrari. Well, big thank you to Steve Couches for bringing that beautiful Mustang out here. Sweet Dreams comes back to his home airport here at ACV. And a big round of applause to the Lost Coast Warbirds, saving the pieces of American military aviation history.
Look at that paint job on the tail. That's beautiful art.
Perfect oil they inject into the exhaust stack to make it turn white. Non-toxic. If you breathe it, it's not going to hurt you. It's just a paraffin-based oil. Barney bringing it down and low.
Max gross weight of 8,200 pounds. Max speed at sea level, 322 miles an hour. A total of 7,900 of these aircraft were built. Airworthy survivors today? Well, only about 18.
Design work for the F4F began in 1935. It was the Navy and Marine Corps' main fighter, surprisingly, at the start of World War II. Barney executed the Cuban egg we talked about earlier today. When it comes by, you'll notice the landing gear retracts in. The wheels, you can see them on the side, retracts in.
Again, 28 hand cranks to bring that landing gear up. Now, early in the war, the Wildcats were going to be delivered to the French, but with France falling early and before the delivery, these aircraft were then sent to the British Royal Navy's Fleet Air Arm with almost 1,200 aircraft serving there. The British called the aircraft the Martyr. Why? I have no idea.
The F4F Wildcat ended in 1943 to make way for the newer F6F Hellcat. General Motors used the Wildcat as advanced F2 Early on in World War II, the performance of the series, but it could soak up a lot more damage than the very light.
Barney laying down a little strafe action on the infield here.
Bringing that to the top end. I'm sure there was
Over the year, Belgium, France, aircraft in addition to the United States Navy.
Barney, bring it in low for your photo pass. He does like to fly it low, doesn't he?
Barney also flying a brand new restored P-47, a very, very rare aircraft. Just restored in the last year. He was right hand on the stick, left hand on the throttle. About 1,500 gallons of propane
And exhaust the heat out to the back,
almost negating the drag, something called Meredith effect. About the ambulance driven by Mike Tyson. I didn't tell you about Mike. He's one of Eric Tucker's dearest friends. As he calls him, his brother from another mother. Mike, a country boy from Tennessee and a top-flight football star.